And till this date, their friends, all of their friends, and they would want to come fishing, and they're like, I never spend time with my dad. He's always working. My mom and my dad are always fighting. And then they're into like drinking or drugs. And then, they see like my kids, and they admire my kids. They're like, oh, you're always going fishing with your dad. He's always with you guys. But it takes a lot you're either going to be work providing for them, but you're not going to be with them.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're going to be with them, but then, your finances are going to hurt.
Yeah.
So in the long run, I think they'll understand it. And I think it's a better payoff knowing that you as the father did the right thing as being the father.
Yeah.
So if some older guys say, well, you had a roof over your head, right? Right. You had food in your plate, right? I did my job. And I still think like, no, that's too cold, bro. Like they needed their homie,
There's also that I see where that mentality comes from, because it's like a generation older than us mentality, in the sense that, like, if we take our dads, they grew up with, like, here in the States, the World War II generation. That generation kicked their ass, so they're like, well, this is how my dad showed me love, so this is how I'm going to show you love. And one of the things I tell people is, in this day and age, with the phones and the internet and now the AI, there's way too much information to be ignorant on how to find different approaches to have better relationships with your kids. I think you have to be under a rock not to at least explore that. And like the things that you're saying with how you were with your boys, we actually, PJ and I were talking about this a little bit earlier. Like, I see a pendulum swing in society where, like, it's coming back where fathers, how they are with their children is going to be more of a respectful kind of like a relationship kind of thing, where we didn't have it like that, But I see that coming.